Hi everyone, this is your announcement for Philosophy 101. Today is Monday, March 11th, and we are moving along here. Okay, so first of all, thanks to everyone who sent me a message about coffee and why they think philosophers drink coffee. That was a lot of fun to read all your responses, and I have to agree. In fact, I'm just now kind of getting to the bottom of my big cup that I got from Plateau Espresso this morning. It was delicious. And it was just a cup of coffee. I don't even get the latte, or I'm trying to stay away from the calories. So anyway, that was fun. And to those of you who drink coffee, happy coffee drinking and philosophizing. And if you don't drink coffee, then whatever you prefer to consume, happy philosophizing. Okay, so for this week, I'm still getting caught up in my grading, so thank you for your patience. And a few of you sent encouraging words. I appreciate that. So I'm continuing to stay on top of it, or get on top of it. One thing I want to say is that I will write comments about your discussions in the rubric and in the comments. Make sure you read those. Or I will also talk about just general comments about your discussion as well in these announcements. But anyway, just pay attention to that as I try to give you some feedback about your discussions. Okay, so for this week, we keep marching ahead. We are in Module 3.2, continuing our question about whether or not the plan, let me talk right, whether or not the universe has any plan or purpose. And so this week we are in 3.2. So last week you learned about Aristotle, and Aristotle's response to that question has to do with teleology. Okay, so this week we're looking at a very different point of view, and it's actually the point of view of a scientist. Darwin's not generally considered a philosopher, but I am teaching his theory in our class because I think that his theory of evolution has philosophical implications. And it certainly did at the time that his book Origin of Species was published in the 19th century. So that's why we're looking at Darwin this week. Now, you're not going to need to be an expert on evolution, okay, to do this module, but we do need to learn a bit about the basics of some of the aspects of evolutionary theory. So I have a video, I think it's a fun one, from Crash Course Biology, and it's on natural selection, so that is a required learning activity for this module. And then you're going to actually read part of the Origin of Species from chapters 3 and 4. And in the module Learning Activities and Assessments page, I have exactly where you're supposed to start and where you're supposed to end. Okay, so it's very important that you read that. And then the big, kind of the big deal for this module, and we're going to spend 2 weeks on this module because there's a little project. And this is similar to what you did for the Descartes reading, the Meditations on First Philosophy. So similar to that assignment, each student will be assigned, based on the first letter of your last name, a section of from Darwin's Origin of Species, and it'll be within the pages that we read, okay, that you read for the assignment. So I have 3 pages of discussion, and so you're going to create a visual interpretation. In fact, let me just go to the instructions. You're going to create a visual interpretation of the text that you are assigned. Okay, so and you're also going to summarize the text as well. Okay, so the presentation, you're going to respond to a couple of prompts. One is explain in your own words the 3 main points in your assigned section of the text. And there should be 1 slide or illustration for each of these 3 main points. And for this, you can use, I mean, it's up to you. You can use a variety of media. Okay, you can do a PowerPoint presentation, which a lot of people do, or you can make a hand drawing, but you have to meet the requirements, okay, of the assignment. Then the second thing is, and this is something students miss, okay, so don't forget about this. What is or are the philosophical questions that your assigned section of the text inspires? So that has to be included in your presentation. Okay, so on modules, it says M3.2 exercise introduction. Read that page because that's really critical. All right. So, and I also give examples of some philosophical issues that Darwin inspires. For example, one, do events in nature happen because of goals, or teleology, or by chance, randomness? Okay. Two, the place of humans in relation to other organic beings. Three, the soul's existence or non existence. And four, the existence or non existence of a creator. Okay, now in that page, I have a little video. It's a preview of a series that PBS did about Darwin. And I think it's kind of neat because it actually gives some of those philosophical questions and puts them in the context of the time that Darwin was about to publish Origin of Species. It's just a short little, couple minutes trailer for that series that PBS did a number of years ago. Okay, so this is again similar to the Descartes project. You're going to submit all of that in discussion. And the way you do that is just hit reply twice. Okay, so don't worry. I know it only allows you to attach one file to a discussion, so just hit reply one more time. And this will all be due on March 24th. Okay, so right before spring break. All right, so that's what we're doing. I encourage you, implore you to get busy reading the material and watching that little video, and especially reading, after you finish reading the material, okay, reading the Darwin text and watching the video, to read the instructions for the project carefully. Okay, and read every single page, read every word, right? And if you have any confusion or need for clarification, contact me this week, okay, so I can help you. Don't wait until, Thursday of next week, because that's not going to help you. All right, so make sure you stay in touch with me and let me know if I can help clarify any of the instructions for the project or the reading, okay? All right, so that's it. I hope you all have a good week. This coming Sunday, I'm going to be doing the Baton Memorial March. I'll be walking 14.1 miles in the sand and dirt and rocks at my White Sands Missile Range. So keep positive, send me positive thoughts, okay, because I'll need it. Okay, thanks, and I'll see you next time.